everyone. Hope you're all having a good start to your Tuesday. I just thought I would do a quick video about crystals for relationships. Mainly because this is an area that I often get asked for, whether it's people wanting to attract a new partner or strengthen a current relationship, or occasionally I get some people that ask about business relationships. So this is just a general about relationships, and you can use it for partnerships or business relationships or sibling relationships or family relationships. The main thing that I often find is that people are wanting to attract somebody new into their life, or they're wanting to improve a situation. And my first question I always ask is, how is your relationship with yourself? And there are quite a few people out there that are wanting to plug a gap, or they feel that there's a lack, or they feel that a relationship or a new relationship will fix what they feel is lacking within themselves. Now, I can recommend lots of crystals, and of course, most people's go-to is rose quartz, and that's fine. All of the crystals that, they will work. However, what I teach people is that if you're using a crystal within a relationship or for a relationship or to improve a relationship, the crystal will start working within you first. And that's something to bear in mind and something to be really aware of, that if you started working with rose quartz, or if you want something a little bit deeper, rhodochrosite or rhodonite, those crystals are absolutely lovely for building on relationships, but it will first build on a relationship with yourself, because it's all about being in harmony within yourself, loving who you are, accepting who you are, being able to look in the mirror and love what you see. Because especially if you're trying to attract a partner relationship with a guy or a girl, you'll attract a relationship that just reflects your energy currently at the moment. And if you're not in a great place within yourself and you can't see the love for yourself, how are you expecting somebody else to see who you are, who you truly are, and the amazing person that you are, if you're not feeling amazing within yourself? So rose quartz is really lovely. It's very gentle and very soft. However, if you're really ready to work a little bit deeper, see where your blockages are, heal those blockages and move on, and develop a stronger relationship with yourself, and then a stronger relationship with all the people around you, then use something like cherry opal, because cherry opal is it's a very soft energy for an opal, because opals are quite intense anyway, and opals will show you where your blockages are, whereas something like a boulder opal, it almost sort of shakes you until you finally deal with it. And some people aren't quite ready for something that's that in your face. I always say that cherry opal is like having your best friend hold your hand and saying, oh, you kind of need to work on this. Maybe this thing, it keeps happening because you've got a blockage here, or you're not feeling congruent within yourself, or you're not feeling happy, or you're not finding the love for yourself. Maybe you need to work on this. And it's like having the support of your best friend, just nudging you along, but also just gently supporting you through the changes and the transitions. And I know for some people, working within yourself and releasing stuff can be quite scary, because you might have past hurt, you might be worried that it's going to bring up raw emotions. My question to that is, is it that you're scared of releasing these emotions, or is it that you're scared of actually finally being the person that you deserve to be, and also finding the relationship that you deserve? And I know that might sound a little bit odd, but quite a few people get stuck in a rut in their own comfort zone, and sometimes that comfort zone might be something that doesn't necessarily feel good, because they're a little bit scared of who they'll be when they're actually feeling healed and connected. And actually, there's nothing to be scared of. It you're still going to be you. You're just going to be a happier you. And who wouldn't want that? It is huge. It's a huge step forward, but it also it's amazing when you actually feel that you can actually love what you see. And when you come from a strong place and the crystals help you work through all of those things, you start seeing the world in a different perspective, because you start seeing it from a place of love. You then start seeing all the love and the support that surrounds you, and you might even be surprised that actually you attract a partner quite quickly, because you're radiating love and balance, and you don't need someone to fill that gap. Somebody then might come along and will meet your energy at the same level, and then the relationship will be healthier, more balanced. um, so that then takes me to what do I do if I'm working with crystals? So if you're a lady, then I would say, if you're feeling that you need a little bit love and support, or there are difficult relationships around you, then perhaps, if you can keep it close to your heart, then that's amazing. So tuck it on the inside of your bra. It's a great place to store the odd the odd crystal. If you don't feel comfortable with that, then carry them in a pocket, or you can put them into your bedroom or underneath your pillow, or if you've got a relationship corner of your house, then put some crystals in your relationship corner. If it's to do with specifically with a partner relationship, then normally I'd recommend two. And again, with that, try not to focus specifically on one person, just so you're not affecting their will. Just be clear when you're putting the crystals in there, the attributes of the partner that you'd like to bring into a relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship with somebody, then don't necessarily focus on that person. Just focus on once the relationship is balanced and healthy, how that will make you feel, what that would look like to you. What sort of things will happen. So for example, when I'm in this perfect relationship, they will love and respect me for who they are. I receive compliments every day. Just simple things like that, so you kind of tap into how it feels rather than focusing specifically on a person. Because it's really important that you're not affecting somebody else's will. So clear, but general is my sort of best recommendation. Some people might like to meditate with them, so rose quartz sphere, or piece of raw rose quartz, or if you want to work with cherry opal, piece of cherry opal. Now size doesn't matter, so if you've only got a small piece, that's great. That'll do the job. And then just allow your intuition to guide you as to whether you feel that you need to carry it around with you, or whether you feel that it's better placed in your bedroom, where it will be working whilst you're asleep. Some people might like to wear jewellery. If you're a guy and you don't want to be carrying around these pink crystals with you, then again, the great trick of having like little flat crystals on the inside of a belt, and then nobody will be any wiser that you're working with the crystals, or a belt charm that you can just tuck in on the inside of your belt. I know some people that will put a crystal in their shoe. That works. So, just get creative with how you want to use the crystals. And again, keep them nice and cleansed and energized. If you don't want to be washing them, or you don't have anywhere to put them out so they can get the moonlight, then have a piece of amethyst close by and place your crystals by your amethyst, and that will keep it nice and cleansed. So yeah, just a little bit about crystals and relationships, and I will dig some examples of these crystals out so you can have a look at them later, and I'll post another video so you can have a look at different relationship crystals that I recommend. So I hope that helps. Take care everyone, speak to you soon, bye.